So check it out. Overall good. I mean, you know, it's got a little patina and a little wear and tear like a lot of them do. But what's something that I notice is there's like moisture stains in it, and it's like a little bit more yellow across the bottom. And you can see that staining in it. And up and down that edge, stains in it. So I think that's stuff that we could remove. But the thing I really need to do is want to get that out. You know, it's a pretty decent indent. But when I always look at the bright side on stuff, I'm looking at it going, all right, well, I don't see any cracks in the paint. You know, if you look at it like that, hopefully the way we'll get it looks great. And it's just dirty. You know, the edges and stuff, you know, and corner stuff just kind of beat up. So I think the easiest way for a card like this is to do a full soak. So I'm going to soak the card for probably 20 minutes. That ought to just do the trick. You know, I'll show you the solution at the end of the soak, so you guys will see like how effective card spray is. And we're just using card spray. That's what we're using. And we'll put the mic in there, and I'll pick it up in 20 minutes, and then we'll start the drying process. But hopefully we can make this one look awesome and get the corners and edges looking good and get this big dent out of there. All right, so let's do that. And as soon as you put your card in this solution and card spray like this, it'll saturate pretty quick because it's, you know, just literally straight up paper card. But I just like to keep my fingers over the four corners just so it doesn't like curl up on you. That's about it. All right, so I'm gonna set the timer now for 20 minutes. We'll hurry up and wait. Then I'll show you guys how we do. Actually, we'll even make it a little bit more fun. What I'll do is we'll set up a time lapse, and we'll keep it on the whole time. All right, we'll see you on the other side of the time lapse. Alright, so that was 25 minutes on the dot. And so what we're going to do next is take Mickey out. I'm just going to pick it up carefully right at the top like that. And check it out, you guys. It's not the dirtiest card in the world, but you can see how the solution changed over to like the kind of a tinge yellow. Hopefully it pulled whatever was in there out. So we'll move this out of the way. And then we're going to put down a card mat. And let me zoom out a little bit. And what I want to do up front is just use my microfiber. Just to dry up whatever I can. And we'll do the same thing with the back. Okay, so we'll find out how we did with the staining, but let's take a look first and see if even the soaking did anything to the wrinkle. Yep, still in there. So now the card though is nice and soft. So this is where we're gonna change gears just a little bit here, and we're gonna put it between the plates, and the gentle retention should do the trick. And so I'm just gonna hold them like this, you guys, and just start the drying process. Change out my pads every couple hours for the first couple days. It's cool to let it rest overnight like that. And then several days from now, probably usually day 3-ish for me, because I'm pretty good at staying on top of changing my pads. The card feels pretty darn dry, and that's the point when I'll transfer it over to a penny sleeve and into like a top loader and let it rest. But only do that when it feels like dry. Don't do that until it's feeling like that. But that's it for now, and hopefully that light retention will push that card back to its original shape, and it will settle and dry, and it will look clean and awesome. All right, it's been a couple days, been drying my Mickey Mantle card, and I think we're good to go. So at this stage, you guys, the next step will be, as long as it looks good, we're gonna put it in a top loader, and then a penny sleeve in a top loader and let it rest, and we'll do that. But there comes a day where you got to take it out of the pads, and this has been about 3.5 days, and I've been good at drying it, and I think we made some decent movement on the stains and on the crease. So let me show you what I got. Okay, let's start back here. Now remember, on the back we had a lot of staining up and down the side edge. It was like a yellowish color. I think that looks pretty darn good. Mainly looks gray to me. Then we had, it was just like a dingy kind of, looks good. That's what I'm going for. All right, so now let's take a look at the indent. Check that out. Remember, it was right below the word Yankees. I can still see a trace of it, but you know what? That's fantastic. I'll take that every single time. That's the big win. The back's cleaner. Don't have a big dent on the front of my 53 Mantle anymore. And that's how you do it. I appreciate you watching. I'm Kurt with Kurt's Card Care.